was weak. Hang on. That was still... There we go. Hi, how are we? How are we doing? Hi. Fun fact, today is not about knitting. Surprise! Today is actually going to be about my teeth. Yeah. So a really long time ago, I put myself on my dentist's wait list to get my teeth whitened. And they put me on, they were like, it has a year wait list, so good luck. Also, insurance doesn't cover teeth whitening. Yay! So I was saving while I was waiting, and specifically this year, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've been really kind of embracing the if you're not changing it, you're choosing it kind of thing. So, yeah. And for the longest time, I'm going to show you my teeth, but in my family, genetically, on my mom's side, we have freckled teeth, where basically like there's little spots of your teeth that are a lot wider than the rest of your teeth. And it does not matter how much you brush your teeth can be clean and like naturally like as white as they're going to be. But those freckles are so white, and they show up on photos. They show up on photos primarily is my experience with having beef with these freckles on my teeth. Nobody ever notices them. This is a me problem. Nobody else cares. But when I look at my teeth in photos, I'm like, sheesh, my teeth look crusty. Even though they're not. I know they're not. It could be like my wedding day and I can look at my teeth and be like, did I brush my teeth that day? I did. But I had my photographer edit my teeth. Okay, so let me show you. Do you see? Right here, and then a little bit right here. Not that big, not that bad, I know. So, I put myself on the wait list and I waited. Last week they called me and said, hey, we have an opening. You can take the opening or we can move you to the back of the wait list because there's other people behind you. So I went ahead, I bit the bullet, I said schedule me in. So we're going to go in and get my teeth whitened and we'll see how I feel. Because if it doesn't really fix the freckle, I won't ever do it again. Like my teeth are white. I'm not beefed with the color of my teeth. I don't want veneers. If my teeth fall out and I have to get veneers later on in another life, so be it. But right now I have healthy teeth. I'm happy with my teeth. I paid $1 million for I didn't. My parents did when I was young and needed braces. But I don't know. It's kind of just an experiment, an expensive experiment, because again, insurance does not pay for this, so I'm paying out of pocket. Yeah. We'll see. If I can't tell a difference, just know that'll be the end of this series and I will never get my teeth whitened ever again. But if it goes well, I'll let you know. You guys will see the results, so you guys can tell me if you guys can tell the difference or not. But anyway, let's go get our teeth whitened.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Well, I have bad news and I have bad news. Okay, so here's the teeth check. Do you see? They did not get rid of the freckle, which when I had my consultation to like schedule or like put myself on the wait list, I guess, to like put myself in rotation to get my teeth whitened, they really told me that it was like a 60-40% chance that it would versus wouldn't remove the the freckle. And essentially they're like, it could, but it might not. We can't like guarantee it. And I was like, go ahead, put me on the wait list, because it's bothered me my whole life since I've had adult teeth, because like my teeth grew in like this. So I was like, you know what? I've lived my whole life not liking it. If something as simple as getting my teeth whitened can fix it, because I've tried over-the-counter type stuff before, I'm like, if something can fix it, then I don't want to live my entire life thinking, what if I had done that? It cost $650. I should have been a dentist, honestly, because wow. My teeth are wider. Like, my teeth look wider. But they were sitting there. It honestly felt like a little nail salon. They were, like, trying to find the teeth that were, like, my before versus my after. And they were like, we're going to show you. And then, like, I had already looked at myself in my phone camera and seen that my freckle was still there. And I was like, honestly, guys, not to, like, rain on your parade, but doesn't really matter because it didn't get rid of my freckle. Like, I wasn't unhappy with the color of my teeth before. They were like, your teeth are so much wider now. And I'm like, they weren't that bad before. Like, I don't need a Hollywood smile, guys. I genuinely just, I mean, my teeth look nice. Like, I like them. I'm not mad about this. But I'm just like, anyway. I tried really hard. I wanted to cry in the office, but I didn't. I was strong. And I didn't cry, but I know that I'm going to get home and my husband's going to be like, did it do what you wanted it to do? And I'm going to be like, no. And then he's going to say, that was $650 for something that you didn't end up liking. I mean, it's not that I told him, I was like, I'm not beefed. I'm just sad that it didn't work, you know? So, my teeth are really white. I feel like Ross right now. Ross off Friends, FYI. Anyway, long story short, they were like, well, there's a chance that, like, after a week or so, your teeth will blend in more with the freckle because when it's under that light, it really does just kind of highlight everything and it might, like, calm down. Because I was like, why can't we just paste the little paste around my freckle? Why can't we do that instead? And they were like, that's not how it works. And I'm like, give me the bleach and I'll show you how it works. Anyway, so they said that it might tone down, so I'll check back in a week and see if it's toned down. I'll let you guys know. That means you have to keep watching my videos, right? Because you guys want to find out. I keep rubbing my eyes because I'm just sad. It's okay, though. It's okay. I probably won't do it again. In all honesty, I probably won't do it again. Unless I just get lots and lots of compliments in person from people who know me saying, wow, your teeth look really, really white. Wow, your teeth look really, really white. If that's the case, then maybe. But in all honesty, I've never had issues with teeth sensitivity before. Ever. Never. And I've brushed my teeth continuously with that, like, red bottle of whitening toothpaste that's supposed to, like, potentially hurt your teeth if you use it too much. I have used that day in, day out. And, like, yeah, it does brighten my teeth, but it didn't fix the freckles. So, like, never had any issues. I've used teeth whitening strips. I've bitten into ice cream. Like, I have never had issues. Right now, on my bottom row of teeth, I have, every once in a while, it literally feels like someone is stabbing a needle up my tooth bed gum. I guess that's what it's called. Up my gum and into my tooth. Like, that is what it feels like. And they did 3 rounds. I used Zoom. That's what my dentist here uses, is Zoom, ! And I did 3 rounds of it. And they were like, do you want to do another round? And right at the end of the 3rd round, it all of a sudden started, like, zinging. And that's what my dentist said. She's like, is it zinging? Because I was like, and she's like, oh, is it starting to zing? And I was like, yes, get this off me. So anyway, they sent me home with sensitive toothpaste, but now I'm like, did I pay $650 to be in pain and not get the results I wanted? Yeah. And I think they were all kind of bummed that I wasn't happy, but, like, I don't know. I understand, like, I would be upset, not upset, but I would be bummed if I knew a client had come in, paid a lot of money, and weren't happy with their results. Like, I know that. So I understand their demure. Is that what it's called? No. Their vibe. I can't vocabulary. What is the word? No, is it demure? I don't know what it's called. DEAMOR. It's like people's presence, like their attitude, their, I don't know what it's called. Sorry. Put the word right here. There we go. Anyway, yeah. They were bummed that I wasn't 100% happy, which I get. It's fine. But also I wasn't like rude. I just like, when I walked up to the front desk, she was like, "Are you happy?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Is it what you want?" And I was like, "No. We're not lying up in this small town. Like, no ma'am, it was not what I wanted." But it's okay. Like, as I'm talking to the camera, I'm noticing my teeth, and I've never noticed my teeth before. So I know that they're wider than they were. Sorry, there's a dog barking. Okay, well, now I get to be on a white diet for 48 to 72 hours because, sorry, it's the pain. Anyway, now I get to be on a white diet where I can't like eat anything with red dye. I can't drink any dark liquids. I can't. Basically, when I Googled it, it was like chicken, fish, rice, and water. And avoid all sauces. Which I guess is why it's called a white diet, but honestly, what if I want some berry spice on it, you know? Okay, sad. Anyway, we'll keep you updated. Pray for me because I'm in pain and I am sad. Bye. Update on my teeth. Okay, I got my teeth whitened, and I got them whitened at the very beginning of this week. When I went to the dentist, she told me 72 hours of basically like a white diet where you can't eat anything that has dyes or anything like that in it, or spices that have coloring. So essentially I've been eating tofu and egg whites, tortillas, cheese, milk. I've been drinking milk. I've eaten some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And yeah, it's been an experience. Anyway, this evening is the first evening that I finally was done with everything. And let me just tell you guys, my teeth hurt so badly the first day that I had got them whitened. By the way, this is Zoom ! This is what I got done to my teeth. They hurt really bad. So if you have naturally sensitive teeth, which I don't, do not do this. It hurts so bad. So bad. Second, throughout the week, I have gotten compliments on my teeth. Some people knew, some people didn't. I have gotten compliments on them. I do notice specifically my bottom row is much, much wider than they used to be. As the week has progressed, I have noticed that my teeth just look patchier. Like the whole point of me getting this whitening was to try to get rid of some freckling that I have on my teeth. It's genetic. It's not because of dirty teeth or because I didn't brush enough when I had braces. Like, I have had these since I was born. Either my teeth experienced like a hard hit or something, like I fell or something as a small child while they were still up in my gums developing, or something happened that caused my teeth to get these freckles, and they're just like that now. So the hope was that the whitening would even things out. It didn't. I don't think, a fear that they had was that the freckles would be brighter, and I don't think that they are. If you can't tell, the one really big freckle is right here. So, can't tell, it's not that bad, and it's not more noticeable than it was before I got my teeth whitened. I just probably won't ever whiten my teeth again like that. I've done over-the-counter type stuff like whitening strips. They work fine. If I have a big event and I'm kind of nervous and I want to make sure my teeth look really pretty, I'll just do whitening strips. But my teeth weren't. I'm not someone who's like, oh, my teeth have to be paper like paper white, you know? This isn't paper, but you get the point. It's actually marbled and there's gray spots on it. The white in this, okay? I don't need that. In fact, teeth naturally kind of have a yellow tinge because we use them daily. I'm not beefed about that. Like, I'm not upset. I really just wanted to blend my freckles in so that in photos, my teeth didn't look grimy, because that's how I feel my teeth at times can look in certain photographs. Didn't work. So I'm not going to be doing this again. The white diet was okay, but I don't feel like my teeth have calmed down and like evened out like the dentist said maybe it would. I might look into some bonding, like a thin layer of bonding over my teeth, but not anytime soon. Like I need a break from the dentist for a while. So anyway, that's my story about my teeth. Thanks for listening. See you later.